I was literally about to jump in the water and then this shark swam by. You see him? Trying to get him for you. We're about to spool up a brand new fishing reel and we're gonna go take it fishing. But before we do that, I wanna give a huge shout out to our latest and greatest sponsor here on the South Florida Fishing Channel, and that is Piscifun. They make these incredible reels, extremely high quality. I've been playing around with them for a week now. And the best part is they're extremely affordable. And on top of them already being a great price, you can use my code SFC15 to get yourself 15% off when you visit their website. I'm gonna link them in the video description below, or you can just go to piscifun.com. And real quick, before we start screaming fish on, I just wanna show you guys their lineup of reels and what you might be trolling with them and what kind of fish you can expect to catch on each one. And we'll start off with the trolling reel. Now, if you know me, you know I like to troll. And this reel right here has a very decent line capacity. It also has a line guide. So if you're familiar with something like a TLD 25, there's no line guide. And if you take people that are very new to fishing, they'll usually spool up the reel and it'll get stuck because they're not running the line guide. So it has all these features to just make this extremely easy to use reel offshore. The drag on it is extremely smooth, and the clicker, fish on, baby. So this is the 5000, I believe. Yeah, this is the Salus 5X 5000, and then there's also the same one in 3000. Now, what you would use this reel for would be trolling offshore. You would be trolling something like a chugger plug. You might be trolling something like a wooden top water tuna plug type deal. You might be trolling a pre-rigged ballyhoo, or of course a weedless squid rig. Never fails. I hope you guys are ready for this because your jaw might drop. You can fit 520 yards of 80-pound braid on here. Damn! That's a lot of line. Me personally, what I would suggest, I would probably put like 120 yards of 50-pound braid as a backing, and then I would fill the rest up with 30-pound mono. And that would give you a ton of line, and you could pretty much fight any kind of fish with that kind of line setup. I would suggest doing exactly the same thing for the 3000 version of this reel. Over the next few months, you're gonna be watching me use all of these reels. And what do we have here? Nothing other than a slow pitch jigging reel. This is what Dan always uses. Everyone's always curious about Dan's reels. Well, here we have it. This is a slow pitch reel. I've personally never used one of these, and I cannot wait because they just have extremely high speed retrieval. I got it in the left-handed version. So you're actually spinning with your left hand. Some people like it on the right hand. Me personally, I can't stand reeling with the right hand, so I like the left-handed. The only time I like spinning with the right hand is on a trolling reel like these, because the rod is usually either fixed to a fighting belt or in a rod holder, and then I can just crank with my right hand. But when I'm jigging and working a rod and doing a lot of rod action, I like to hold the rod with my strong hand, which is my right hand, and I like to reel with my left hand. Everyone's different. That's how I like to do it. On a slow pitch, what would I use with this? I would be using something like a butterfly jig, something like that. Flutter jigs, maybe a big vertical jig. We're talking about vertical jigs here. And also, of course, you know, our very famous here on the South Florida Fishing Channel, our ugly jigs. Bam! That would be perfect with this reel. We have here, I believe these are called bait casters, and I have never used a bait caster. I see a lot of people fishing freshwater and doing bass fishing and stuff using these types of reels. I couldn't tell you anything about it. It feels like extremely good quality. It's smooth, it's quiet, I'm gonna set this reel up. That's gonna be a whole different video. I'm gonna go bass fishing. I'm probably going to make a fool out of myself trying to use one of these for the very first time. If you're into freshwater bass fishing, you probably know more about this than I do, but I can't wait to use it. Our spinning reels. You know, this is my bread and butter right here in the front. What we have here, this is the Carbon X 4000 spinning reel. It is extremely, extremely, extremely smooth. There's a mosquito flying around me with a good backstop. I mean, it is a tight backstop. So it's just, there's no play in this reel at all. And you hear that drag? Sounds good. That sounds good. The Carbon X 4000, I would probably use a reel like this for yellowtail fishing, maybe some patchery fishing, pitching live baits offshore at tuna. If you're like Dan will use like a 3000 to troll for tuna. So you could troll for tuna on this. If you fully load it down with some 20-pound braid, you could troll like a little feather or a weedless squid rig. But this is going to be an awesome inshore and like patch shore and pitching shore reel. I'm either going to rig this one up in this video or this one. But first, before we get to this one, I have to show you this most adorable, tiny little reel ever. I mean, look at this thing. This is the Carbon X 500. So it's the baby version of this reel that I just showed you. It's tiny. I've never used a reel this tiny before, and I think we're gonna have a lot of fun with this. Its line capacity is 87 yards of 8-pound braid. I'm not sure what I'm gonna do with this, but we're gonna do a video on this, and I'm probably gonna do maybe some bass fishing and maybe some mangrove fishing, because mangrove fishing is very tight quarters. I don't need a lot of line for it. If you go ice fishing, this is probably a really good reel for ice fishing. And this is the reel that I'm probably going to spool up in this video today. This is the Captain 2000, and their Captain line of spinning reels, to me, just blows my mind. I think they're built perfect. It has, I believe, 8 ball bearings in it. 8+1 ball bearings, extremely smooth. And I'm going to be using this reel today. I'm going to spool this one up with just mono. It can hold, line capacity is 120 yards of 8-pound mono or 150 yards of 15-pound braid. So it can hold plenty of line, especially if you're going with braid. And I think I'm gonna take this out into the mangroves today or do some bass fishing. I'm not 100% sure yet, but if you read the title of this video, you probably already know what I'm gonna do. And this is the big bad boy version of that reel. This is the Captain 8000. This is the reel that I think is going to change the game for me, and that I'm probably going to be running heavily when I go offshore, because this reel is so versatile. It's so big. It's got that big handle for that cranking power. It's got a ton of line capacity. What are we at? You can put, ready for this? This is kind of crazy. 280 yards is 60-pound braid. And I personally am gonna be running 20 or 30-pound braid on that. So that's a ton of line. Or you could fit 360 yards of 18-pound mono. Ton of line you can smack on this sucker. So what I'm going to be doing, I'm probably gonna spool it up with either 20 or 30, I'm not sure yet. But when you go offshore, that's plenty of line for vertical jigging. You know, you could be jigging these with this line. You could be using this to troll feathers, tuna feathers, weedless squid rigs. You could even troll like plugs on that. Plugs just like that will troll just fine on this reel. You can go patchery fishing on this. Bottom drifting for mutton snapper. That's probably the main thing I'm going to be doing with this reel. We're going to put it to the test heavily over the next few months. I'm probably going to end up getting a bunch of them because I want to rig all my reels with them. And that right there is the Piscifun reel lineup. They are a big, big, big supporter of this channel, which allows me to make more videos, hire more people, put out more content. If you've noticed, I've been putting 3 to 4 videos out every single week. I've been going hard, and it's companies like Piscifun that allow me to do this, and also just having their product in front of me. I can't wait to use it. these reels. If you watch the live unboxing, I do a live stream every Wednesday here on the South Florida Fishing Channel at 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. If you watched the last one, I unboxed all these and I was like, oh, you know the smell of a new fishing reel? Like, I'm overwhelmed with beautiful scents right now. But anyways, let's go get this one spooled up and let's go do some fishing. So the initial game plan is to go paddle boarding, but it's a little windy, so I might end up bass fishing in some ponds, but I'm not sure yet. So just to be on the safe side, I'm gonna rig up the Carbon X 500, the tiny reel that I want to use for bass fishing, and I'm also going to rig up the Captain 2000. I think this reel is perfect for paddleboard fishing, like mangroves, just near shore, inshore kind of stuff. And I'm gonna put either 10 or 12 pound mono on this. This one is so small that I'm gonna put braid on it just so it has a little more line, but I'll probably put an 8 pound braid on here. And I do want to give this guy a try for bass fishing, but I'm not quite ready for that yet. I'm gonna make a fool out of myself using a baitcaster, so that's gonna get its own whole video, so you could laugh the whole time. But let's go rig up these two fellas, put them on a rod, rig them up, do some fishing. I'm gonna go to West Marine to get some fishing line. All right, I'm here at West Marine. I just walked through the shop and they did not have any 8 pound monofilament line, but they did have, the smallest size they had was 10 pound monofilament, and I got this Suffix line, 10 pound clear line. I've never used line this small. I've always been like a bigger line person. Like, I either throw 15 or 20 on every reel I've ever owned, if not more. With braid, the lowest I've ever gone with braid was 15 pound. And unfortunately, West Marine did not have any 15 pound braid for this mini rod, so I'm gonna have to probably order some online for that rod. So for now, I'm just gonna slap that 10 pound mono on the Captain 2000 reel, and this is what we'll be playing with today. You know what I also got? I got myself a big boy Yeti tumbler, the 46 ouncer. Big boy. Next size up is the half gallon. And it's important to stay hydrated while you fish. And if you just throw a couple ice cubes in this with your water and fill it up to the top, it'll stay cold all day long on your boat. It's so much better than putting a bunch of plastic water bottles in your cooler and then they get fishy when you throw fish in there, and then you got fishy water. This way, you don't use any plastic, your water's not fishy, and yeah, get yourself a big old tumbler. Most tackle shops, if you buy the fishing line from them, they'll actually spool the reel for you. But I have this line spooler thing that I've always wanted to use, so I'm gonna use it for the very first time. And you can pick up one of these. Piscifun sells these. It's called a line spooler, and you put your rod into it like a normal fishing pole. Ooh, we fishing, boys! And then you put your fishing line into it just like that. Is this gonna work? I have no idea. I think I put it in upside down. I think you put it in this way. Alright, I'll tie the line to the reel. Wow, I cannot tie a knot for the life of me. This 10 pound mono, I am not used to working with line this thin. This is crazy. There we go. Tied it on. Snip the tag end off. Uh-oh. Oh man. Alright, do not use this as an instructional video because I don't know what I'm doing. Oops, now my line got tangled all over the reel. What? No. Wait. Wait, how did it get tangled on that again? I think this thing is supposed to spin like that. I think that's what it's supposed to do right there. Yeah, boy. Yeah. Yeah, put it on that reel. Smack it on there. Okay, we can use more line than that. Woo! Turbo speed activated, boy. All right, that looks like plenty of line on there. Now there's this little thing here on the reel that you can put your fishing line under. So you want to take your fishing line and just pop it under there, just like that. And then you can clip it off. Get rid of this. There's a little notch. You see that notch in your thing? That's where you pull your fishing line up into like that, so it doesn't unwind itself for storage. And there we have it. A nicely spooled Piscifun Captain 2000 reel, ready for a rod. Let's find a rod for this guy. And I have these two rods available right now that don't have any reels on them. So we'll just pick one of these. They're both like light medium action rods. And if you look, okay, I don't know if you can tell, but the rod on the left is very flimsy, and the rod on the right has a much stiffer backbone. It doesn't wiggle as much. This rod would probably be a much better tarpon rod because it's got a much stiffer backbone. You can really put it to them. This rod is just super flimsy. What the heck? But I think it would be a lot of fun because pulling like a nice sized mangrove snapper out of the mangroves, you could really like bend this rod over the way it's so flimsy. I think it would just be it just seems like more of a fun rod, and it's a two-piece. So, you know, some people don't like two-piece rods at all, but you know, that's like good for travel. This might be a really good like bass fishing or inshore fishing setup because you can take it apart, take it wherever you want. Let's see how it looks with the reel on it. Okay. I think this is going to be a fun rod. I feel like we're doing the reel a little bit of an injustice putting it on this rod, but we'll give it a try. You know what? I'm going to bring both rods. Maybe I'll try this one out too, but we'll try this one out first. Let's rig it up. To rig it up, we're just going to open your bail and then take your line out and pull your line through all the eyes of your rod. Through that one. Through this one. All the way to the tippity top. Okay, and once you've pulled your line through all the eyes, you're gonna want to put on some leader on the top. And this is 10-pound mono that I have on there, and we're gonna add some 12-pound fluorocarbon, maybe like 5 feet of that as our leader. I'll just do a double uni knot to tie line to line. I would prefer having 15-pound fluorocarbon leader, but I think we'll be okay. Just 12-pound. Did a uni knot on both, bring them together, bam. This feels like an extremely light action rod. I mean, it's a flimsy rod, 10-pound mono on the reel with just a 12-pound fluorocarbon leader. This feels like the ultimate dream machine. You're gonna feel every bite, every nibble, super sensitive action. And we're gonna fish some live shrimp. I decided I'm taking the John boat out. I got a secret spot I've never taken anybody on this channel to. We're gonna go hit that up and we're gonna drop some live shrimp in. I have a number 2 circle hook that I think would work very well, but I'm gonna start off using the live bait J hook because I love just setting hooks on a nice strong J hook. And with this flimsy rod, those hook sets are gonna be so fun because that rod is gonna bend over so hard. And once again, I'm just going to use a uni knot to tie on this hook. So we'll just be free lining a shrimp just on a hook. That's it, hooked straight to mono. If I end up in some deeper water and the snappers are like 5 to 10 feet down, like on the bottom, I will be able to pinch on one of these pinch weights just onto the mono, probably like 12 inches above the bait. But for now, we're just going to do straight hook, and that's it. Most rods have like this little thingy-majiggy here where you can take your hook and you just put your hook right in there, tighten your line, and bam! Check it out, boys. We got ourselves a rod ready to go. I'm only going to bring one fishing pole. This is the only setup I'm going to bring on my John boat today. It looks beautiful. I think it's going to handle well, and hopefully we're going to be cooking a fish later in this video. Good news, Girl Scouts. I got a bucket full of shrimp, 3 dozen shrimp, and I also got 15-pound fluorocarbon leader. Just in case the 12-pound starts breaking, we'll use a slightly heavier line. I'm also going to bring a couple of these weighted jig heads. That with a shrimp in the deeper channel, that might be money, dude. Come here, bud. And we're off, boys. All right, I gotta get a shrimp ready because you can't catch a fish unless you got a shrimp in the water. Oh, all right, got one. Just gonna hook them through the tail. See, and every time I fish while using the trolling motor, weird things happen, like the boat starts doing circles or one thing leads to another. I'm just gonna cruise around until I see some snapper or tarpon or snook, and then I'll put my little power pole down, a little pole anchor, and I'll cast some shrimp at them. Kind of wish I had a remote for this thing, perhaps an upgrade one day. This channel feels like there should be fish in here. We got like a nice current kind of running through here. Whoa, what the heck is that? You see that big crane back there? Editor, can you zoom in on that? The big ass crane over there. Look how pretty this is. There's a barracuda. I bet he'd eat my shrimp. I don't want a barracuda though. Or do I? I do. He's looking at it. Oh my God, he's smarter than I thought. Oh, he ate it. Here we go. Ready? Got him. Oh my God, I got super loose drag. Oh, there he goes. Nice, I even got my hook back. Dude, that was so fun. A self-releasing barracuda, perfect, because I didn't want to touch them. Them things got sharp teeth. Holy smokes, that was so much fun. Dude, this might be my new favorite setup inshore. Going real light mono. This reel is so smooth. Oh, baby. I'm getting way too excited. We got to find dinner. I want a mangrove snapper. So excited. Okay, I need to calm down. I need to drink some of my lemon water. Ooh, yeah. I filled it up with water, a couple ice cubes, and then I squeezed like a lemon wedge into it, so it's like super refreshing, crisp, cold, and lemony. Big mangrove snapper. Oh, wait, where is he? There was a big mangrove snapper right there. I lost sight of him. Oh, something just ate my shrimp. I'm gonna set the hook. I'm on. Oh, nice mangrove snapper. Oh my God, dude, this is so much fun. I'm having this, jeez. Oh no, there goes my shrimp. Nice. I saw him, I pitched my shrimp to him. Game over, baby. All right, let's see. You know, he's a pretty nice chonker, but he's gonna be our karma fish. We're gonna release him because we want an even bigger one, because you know, we're hungry boys up here. Ooh. Ooh. Feisty. There he goes. He looked back at me. I don't know if he winked at me or if he was like, I will kill you. I don't know what kind of look that was. Oh, no, look, there he is. There he goes. He loves me. I got a new strategy. I keep my rod laying on the deck like this, and I already got a shrimp rig, so when I see a fish, I just pick up my rod and boom, shrimp, live shrimp on the hook, ready to go, and I can just, like, you know, give it a little, oh my God, these little shrimp go flying. So far, 10 out of 10 on the reel. There's something nibbling on it right here next to the boat. Oh, I'm on. Oh, nice. Another nice mangrove snapper. He's a little smaller than the other one though. Not a keeper. Ooh, he almost got me. Go on now. Reload the cannons. Reloading. Loaded. Fire. Oh, you know what? I'm gonna chuck it right under those mangroves. Oh, perfect. Right under the right. Man, I am a freaking legend. I am a legend. Someone just grabbed it. Here we go. Oh, I think it's something small messing with me. Something minuscule is messing with me. I got him. I got him. Oh, he's actually not that small. Ooh. Oh, look at that rod action.
Oh, he's getting bigger. Yeah. Beautiful mangrove snapper. He's still got the shrimp in his mouth. I'm gonna let him take the shrimp home with him as a gift, as a gesture of goodwill. Isn't that right, buddy? I'll be back for you, boy. There's a grunt. There's a nice grunt, and I love grunts. If I can catch that guy, I'm gonna eat him for dinner. Oh, he looked at it. He's looking at it. Oh no, something else grabbed it. Come on. Oh, is the fish still on there? He got me in the roots. Oh, he got me in the roots. He pulled a fast one on me. Hold on a second. Oh, there's my hook. Okay. Successful retrieval. We James Bonded that. Oh, there's a nice snapper down there. Oh, no, no. A small snapper grabbed it and I tried to take it away from the snapper, and I still got the hook though. We're good, we're good. We just gotta calm down. All right, I've calmed down and I got a brand new shrimp, and there's a big snapper down there. Right here. No, the little snapper. No, the big snapper. The little snapper, but the big snapper. No, the big snapper. He ate it. Big one ate it. Oh, oh. Pulled the hook. Little one grabbed it and pulled right out. Oh man. The big one ate like half the shrimp though. He won't get away with this. Oh, he's mocking me. I see him down there. Come on, eat it. Oh! Fish on. Fish on, fish on. Oh, it was a small one, got it. Oh, is that a schoolmaster? Nice. Different type of snapper. That's really cool. Be free, my friend. Don't tell them what we're up to up here, okay? I don't know if you can see him on video, but that's a big snapper right there. I'm using inside voices. Come back, come back. They robbed me. All those small ones, do you see those on video? There's like 20 or 30 little ones, and then there's like 3 really big ones. My brave little sacrifice. I found this guy at the bottom of the live well not moving, so he's gonna be live chum. Hey-ya! Okay, he's gonna distract them, and he's gonna get them fired up. Okay, the little ones ate the dead one. Now the big one is... Oh, the little one ate mine. Shoot. Shoot. Woo. Nice. This is another schoolmaster. You see, they have like stripes on them, and their fin is a little more yellow. They're not so reddish like the mangrove snapper. Be free. We're fishing off the back of the boat now. See, I like to switch up my strategy once in a while. Throw a little curveball for these fish. Right in the bush. All right, I'll reel myself in and get myself out of this mess. Fish on. Fish on. That reel does sound sexy though, right? Sounds real sexy. Real sexy? Get it? Let's see if they just eat a half a shrimp. Maybe a big one will. Got one. Grunt. Wait. Nope. Another schoolmaster. Oh, there he goes. Perfect release. It's always the small fish. It's always the small fish. Mangrove snapper, mini size. Out for the camera. Beautiful colors. See that reddish mangrove snapper? That have that nice red color. This time I'm playing a little dirtier. I got the biggest shrimp in the live well. So hopefully the small fish aren't gonna bother trying to eat the big shrimp, and only the big fish will eat the big shrimp. Okay, but they're fired up. They're fired up. I'm gonna let them eat it this time. Okay, one grabbed it. Fish on. Oh, baby. That's a nice one. That's a nice one. Look at that. He's a keeper, but he's probably like 12.5 inches, but I really want like 14 plus, you know? I gotta say, this Piscifun reel is blowing away all expectations I've had of it, because it's a good price. So, you know, I was like, you know, it's like a super affordable reel, but it performs above all my expectations. And I don't know if I said my code wrong earlier, but if you want 15% off any of their reel lineups, it's SFFC15. I've moved spots a little bit and I've found more mangrove snapper just chilling right there. Oh, they're looking at it. They're looking at it. It ate it. It ate it. Got him. This is a keeper, I think. Oh, boom! Right in the boat. Yeah. Dude, he's a chonky one. Wow, he swallowed the hook. Wow. Oh, jeez Louise. Look at that. He's got a nice belly on him. Look at that big, fat, juicy belly. Looks like we're gonna be eating good. I think I might go for a swim. You guys wanna go for a swim? I was literally about to jump in the water and then this shark swam by. You see him? Trying to get him. Baby. Woo. That was a nice cool down, and I'm gonna start this fishing back up just the perfect way with a fat shrimp. There's a lot of crazy stuff down there. Oh, something just grabbed it. On, fish on. A little schoolmaster, gotta love them. Just as feisty as a mangrove snapper. Oops. Oh, my condolences. I did not mean to do that. Because this is like the shady side of the mangroves, and that's like the sunny side of the mangrove root side. Maybe the big ones are like hiding up here in the shady roots. Maybe the big boys are in the sunny side. That's a loud freaking bird up there. Damn! Damn! There's like a very small fish messing with my shrimp. Oh no, it's a barracuda. Barracuda's, oh! Oh, barracuda just ripped my shrimp in half. The barracuda also chafed my line a little bit. It's a little rough right here, but it's smooth again up here. So what I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna cut the line right here and retie the hook on so there's absolutely no chance of losing a fish. Lots of little ones. I don't want to hook them. Oh, shit. My GoPro just fell off the front of the boat. Oh, there's a nice snapper over there. Hey, buddy. Wait, I think I have a gaff on the boat. Yeah, I do. I have a gaff. There we go. Got it. Can you guys see all the snapper down there, like just staring at my shrimp? That's crazy. They're all small. Oh no! Oh no, 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 no! I did. That one just came and grabbed my shrimp at the surface. That's how hungry they are. The one I wanted didn't grab it. Hey, he's not too shabby. Not too shabby. There's the one I want. If I didn't have a fish already in the box, I would put him in the box. So he can consider himself lucky for his friend's sacrifice. Willing sacrifice. Oh, oh! Why do they always hit something on the way out? Makes me feel terrible. We got a nice tide flowing into this channel. There's a cut right there and the water's kind of flowing in there. So that's usually a good spot where snapper might like to sit. I just want to catch one more fish and then I'll go home. Serious question for you guys. How much would you pay to go on like a 6-hour John boat fishing excursion with me? Oh, there's a big snapper. Guys, oh, I got a little one. Nice little mangrove snapper. Always good to see these little guys around because one day he will be a big one. Isn't that right, buddy? Oh, look how he's so adorable. All right, there was a big one down there though. Oh, I had a fish on. He took me into the roots. Oh, I broke the line. That's right. I'm not used to fishing 15-pound mono that's so light. Well, actually, it broke at the 10-pound mono. To be expected. All right, there's a lot of no seams out here. So, whew. There's some big snapper right there. You know what? We had a good day. The no seams are out. Let's end this on a high note. Come on, bud. Elliot, come here, buddy. You're like a little jaguar, a little panther, a little black panther. Come on, bud. A little closer. It's not that bad. Just come here. You're so close, yet so far. He's all excited because he knows that I caught fish. He always knows if I don't have a fish in the boat, he'll just walk up to the boat and then walk away. But if I do have a fish, he acts all friendly because he wants me to give him some. It's so funny. You're a funny little guy, you know that? Let's go get that fish. Try to fillet him real quick before it gets too dark. Come on, bud. I got the fillet knife. Let's go. He's already going to the fillet table. There we go. Come here, look. Yeah, game time. All right, so we're gonna sashimi him. So I'll just fillet him, take his skin off. Then we're gonna wrap his nice white fillet in a paper towel and we'll put that in the fridge overnight because that'll age the fish a little bit and loosen it up, and it's just gonna taste a lot better as sashimi when you let it sit for a little bit. Perfect fillet. Wow. Can we just admire this for a second? Elliot, what are you doing down there? I hear you meowing. Oh, he's rolling around. Oh boy. Look at that beautiful fillet job. There's our fillet. And take a paper towel. Just run your knife between the meat and the skin. Let your knife do all the work. And there we go. That's sashimi grade, ready for us to try. Look who joined the party. Here, I'll give you the heart. Elliot loves the heart. There's the second fillet. Put that on the paper towel. And then I'm gonna look for the heart for Captain Elliot. The heart's usually right there. It's not very big, but that is the heart of the snapper, and Elliot gets the heart. Come here. Get that. Eat that. Yeah. Born killer. Wow, it is dark in here, and that's because all my studio lights that I normally use are on the John boat right now, because I'm about to head out into the mangroves at night once again, but this time I got all my studio lights and like crazy stuff. That's gonna be the next episode, so make sure you hit the subscribe button. But what we're doing now is we got the mangrove snapper that we filleted yesterday. We wrapped him in paper towels and he's been in the fridge for almost 24 hours now, so it should be cured nicely. It should be a lot softer, and because we're gonna eat him raw. Buddy, don't rub on the camera, please. Okay, we got a cat alert. He's gonna get some too. Oh yeah, wow, these are beautiful, beautiful pieces of mangrove snapper. Absolutely gorgeous. So, you know, you can see there's 3 scales on here. Obviously you don't want to eat the scale, but I like to make one cut. You see the center here, how it's a little red? That is the bloodline. So we want to get rid of the bloodline, so to do that I'll just cut the center out, just like that. There's the bloodline, and I'm gonna feed that to Elliot because he loves himself a little bloodline. Okay, we got 3 scales on here. Let's get rid of these scales. And we're just gonna slice it. Whoa, buddy, please, my cat. What do you guys think? What do you think this mangrove snapper is gonna taste like? Buddy, I'm gonna need you to calm down for a second. All right, we're both gonna eat at the same time. First, we're gonna take some soy sauce. All right, here you go, bud. That's the bloodline. And then look at that beautiful, it's got a glisten to it. All right, we'll dip it a little bit into the soy sauce. Here we go, bottoms up. Wait, let me absorb those flavors for a second. I'm gonna have another one. Look at Elliot. He just grabbed a massive chunk right off the cutting board. Buddy, oh buddy. I've only had mangrove snapper raw twice. The first time I had it raw was when I did the show with Sonny from Best Ever Food Review Show. We caught the mangrove snapper, we filleted it right on the boat, and then as fresh as can be, we ate it. And Sonny said it was good, but I thought it was chewy. I don't know, like, it was chewy. Now that it's been cured for 24 hours, it is super soft. Like, it just falls apart in your mouth with the soy sauce, delicious. It doesn't really have much flavor. Let me have another piece. I would almost compare it to that, like a very mild, flavorless, but good texture. It's soft. Yeah, it's a good fish. Mangrove snapper. Really good raw. Who knew? I'm gonna finish this up, get myself some energy. Elliot himself had a big piece, so we're both super happy. And we're gonna hit the water right back at it. Maybe one of these days I can convince Elliot to go offshore with me. Would you guys like that? Me, Elliot, and the John boat? That'd be pretty fun. But thanks for watching this video to the end, guys. If you hit the like button and leave a comment, that majorly helps the channel out. And also another huge shout out to our channel sponsor, Piscifun. Those reels, perfect. Their information is in the video description below. We're gonna be putting all their rods to the test. And I can already tell you just from that experience on this trip that I already love these reels. Super smooth. They do exactly what I want them to do. And I'll probably be loading up my arsenal with some more of them. So till the next video, guys, cheers.